Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Tuesday, the 10th of August, 2021. We're using the Good Tarot again for our message today. You know we're tuning into the energy atmosphere of the day, how it could potentially influence us, what is potentially the best way for us to navigate the energy. Our spirit animal for the day is Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Yeah. Channel it. Draw it in. Share it. All right, let's take a look at our oracle cards. We have two. The first is, look at that emphatic yes. Reminds me of our gorgeous angel answers. We've seen the emphatic yes recently. And coming with it is earth. How sweet. You know, this feels like our own seed thoughts sprouting, doesn't it? And yes. Yeah. So love is the fuel for all of that. Nightingale Spirit's very appropriate in this set of three cards. And this also feels like the nurturing energy that we invest in those seed thoughts. And yesterday's reading ended with the Emperor, the Empress. So I really feel like we are bringing a whole lot of mastery to what's developing and growing at this time for us. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We're starting out with the Four of Fire. That would be the Four of Wands. Gorgeous, happiest card in the minor arcana of tarot. Super stable. Love is all around, and we are celebrating that on our foundation. Our sphere of influence is absolutely pulsing with pure, raw, universal heart love. And then we have the Hermit. I'm so excited to see this card. It has been a long time since the Hermit has shown up. And I know that most folks look at this card as one of those solitary cards, or indicating a time of solitude, even potentially loneliness for some when they see the Hermit. However, at the core meaning of this card is a quest beckons. So we've not been beckoned to a quest for a while now. I know we've seen the Hermit, but so infrequently. And the energy felt very short term. And major arcana cards are, in terms of timing, if you're going to bring time into anything at all, major arcana cards are more long term. They have more staying power. So I'm happy to see the Hermit here because we are on the other side now of the Lion's Gate portal. There is a tangible presence in the atmosphere of a sense of freedom within our spirits, you know, where like our wings are out again fully and the wind is actually ruffling them and we can take flight. It doesn't feel as though we are anchored in any way. So I love seeing the Hermit right next to the Four of Wands. So this is how we are. We're answering a beckoning quest on our own foundation. Fantastic, right? We're exploring this love that's all around. And then look at this Nine of Water. That's the Nine of Cups. And this is one of those cards that has been super consistent for a couple of months now. Like the Two of Cups. It has shown up nearly 20 times over the past 2 months. So you know that this is an overflow. It's that universal heart of the Ace of Cups on overflow, pouring into our world, our sphere of influence, our foundation. And this is us living the dream, the blessing, the gifting of the love that we are from where we stand. Gorgeous. You know, the Hermit's all about enlightenment too. We're shining the light of enlightenment onto our own path, onto our journey. And we're discovering, we're curious, we're investigating, we're learning and growing, and that brings an even greater sense of freedom for us and gives us inspiration for how to nurture our seed thoughts as they sprout. Then we have love. Look at this. Look at the love in the reading. This would be the Lover's card. It speaks to making a choice. The choice being made here is 1, to answer the beckoning quest, and 2, to acknowledge, recognize the love that is all around us, charging the atmosphere, and using that to assist in the fulfillment of our 9 of Cups and the oncoming growing manifestations that we have out there. So it's choosing the love as fuel for all aspects of our lives. And I'm not speaking of the idea of love or the perception of emotion around love. I'm speaking to pure, raw, universal heart love that pours out of all these cups for us day in and day out, and using that to bless ourselves, to fulfill ourselves, and share from that space. Then we have eight of Wands. This happens quite frequently. When we pull the 4 of Wands, we get the 8 of Wands. So we're talking about super stable energy, which feels really good and freeing to us as well. This is also about very clear, passionate communication. This is really speaking our hearts. It's about receiving a message. It could come in a variety of ways. I also feel that this is speaking from the heart to another, to several others, perhaps, our family, our friends, our family of friends, and then those in sacred, loving relationship with us as well. So receiving information, delivering information. And this is also one of those unity cards in tarot. It weaves energy together. And that's what's happening over here with the overflow off the 9 of Cups and our Earth card representing seed thoughts for, what we're growing and developing on our 4 of Wands foundation at this time. So we're receiving message there. We're weaving together energy from what we receive. Could be channeled, could be our intuitive gifts guiding us to take this action or another to foster the energy over here on the oracle cards. Next, we have the Hierophant clarifying the 9 of Cups and sitting right next to the 8 of Wands. So this is a weaving together of energy on the 8 of Wands. We know that. But so too is the Hierophant. This is a joining card. This is a marriage card in tarot. So consider your sphere of atmosphere. Excuse me, that's funny. Consider your sphere of influence, how it's charged by the energy atmosphere, and how you are weaving the love into all of that in a way that is fulfilling to you on your foundation. Are you giving yourself an emphatic yes for a job well done? Or is there more that you can contribute there? All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. What does the universe have to say to us from behind the scenes? How is the universe supporting us from beyond the veil? We have the Ace of Coins. Yes, opportunity. I love seeing this card too when the Hermit shows up, because in traditional tarot, you see a gate in the background or an arbor of some sort to pass through to a new realm of experience, a new beginning and a fresh start. So I always consider the Ace of Coins to be a gateway card, a threshold card. I love that it's showing up as we've just come through the Lion's Gate, though its message too is receiving great love, divine and cosmic gift of great love bestowed upon you from the universal heart. So we have it here in the Lovers, we have it here in the Nightingale spirit, we have it pouring out of our 9 cups. Are we excited about this? Yes, we are. Yeah, and the Ace of Coins feels like another quest card here with the Hermit in the reading. Then we have the Hanged Man. Perfect. A pause in the action for enlightenment. And here we have the Hermit, a card of enlightenment. So we are really taking all of that in. I'd love to see the Knight of Coins right now. He would be the perfect addition to this reading. And even if, and no, he's not the next card, But even if he, let me put it this way, sometimes it's cards we don't see that still have great presence. So I do feel the Knight of Coins in here. We're getting a lay of the land. We're looking to the horizon. We are in appreciation for all that is around us at this time. We have gratitude. We are feeling the abundance and the overflow of the universal heart in our world. And that is the perfect invitation for the Hanged Man, to pause within the action, to really savor and appreciate and integrate the energies that are blessing us right here, right now. And then we have High Priestess. So she accompanies the Eight of Wands very well, because it's communication, it's incoming information. And often this is channeled. Often this is a message from our guides and angels on that Eight of Wands. So having the High Priestess here is it's just another one of those super auspicious cards for receiving, forgiving, receiving, celebrating the spirit of reciprocity within one's self-relationship, universal relationship to the divine, and then how that ripples out into all of our other connections here. The other message of the High Priestess, and I feel that on a very personal level, some of us are having very tender love conversations, and kind of like this, the tender sprout popping up out of the ground. We're really nurturing some of the connections in our world at this time with our beloveds. We're sharing very deeply from the experiences that we've had over the past couple of months, since we had the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, and then all these planets in retrograde, and the spiritual journey, Hermit, that we have been on as a result of all that. So to be in a position of great appreciation, pausing in the action, celebrating the enlightenment, sharing that sacredly with our soulmates, the people who travel with us and you know, are in the journey themselves, and keenly aware of what a blessing and a challenge the recent atmosphere has been for each and every one of us. So I feel that the High Priestess is deeply connected to the Eight of Wands in the way that we are expressing and sharing with our fellow travelers. Really beautiful. I feel that we have messages for those sacred relationships, these really sacred people, and they have messages for us, and we're sharing them at this time. So beautiful. So make way for that in your world. And look what's underneath. Two of Cups. Yeah, a beautiful bond there. We're sharing within the bond, and that bond is expanding. It's a fair exchange. It's a fair share, isn't it? And then I'm just going to keep going because it feels right. There's the King of Cups. This is a great healing of the heart. That's what's taking place in this unique atmosphere. So celebrate the heck out of that. Emphatically, yes. Beautiful. All right, let's do angel answers. What do the angels have to say to us today? Ask a question if you've got one. Receive confirmation, related or not, to this reading. You have to love that. Listen to your intuition, especially when you have the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. No need to worry. Divine order has everything sorted for us, and we can be in the grace of allowing. And I feel that's what the Hanged Man is also representing in the reading, even the Hermit. Okay, next. Can you believe that? Emphatic yes twice. Of course you can believe that. That sort of thing happens here on this channel, doesn't it? And, oh yeah. No need to worry because we've listened to our intuition. We've followed that guidance. And yes, hallelujah, big happy changes are underway as a result. Okay. We had 2 cards come out of the fortune reading deck. This is a point of focus for us within the day. The first is the world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yep, there's the Hermit again. And then, look at that. Unity. So we have it with the Hierophant. We have it with the 8 of Fire. Or the 8 of Wands. We have it even in the Lovers card. Anyway, the message on unity. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Yeah, we do. And that's the feeling that's here with the High Priestess in the reading. There's the unity. There's the weaving together of energy. This is us holding our own hand, but this is us holding the hands of our soulmates as we connect and expand within this beautiful bond of friendship and love that we share with one another. That creates a big happy change for us, doesn't it? All aspects of our life open up to brand new possibilities because of it. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Tuesday. Peace, love, joy, happiness to each and every one of you. Namaste.